Hey guys, Mars here, and I'm with my brother from another mother, Super Albert. Super Malbert. My bad, I'm keeping it in. Let's commit.
Yep, that's
We're
fine. What's up, guys? Super excited to be here. It's just gonna be the two of us today, but it's all good,
in
Still
episode
gonna be fun.
3, trying to keep it
Episode
consistent. Let's
three,
go.
episode three with only two
Yes.
people.
I know the irony, especially since my fucking camera just decided to go blurry. Bro, what's going on right now?
I don't know, but just keep it in.
I know.
People love the
Let's see if
entertainment. People love the
there we
bloopers, so
go.
it's
There
okay.
we go.
People love the
I had
bloopers.
to go out of frame to make it work again. Um, but you know what doesn't work? Those
Mm.
depressing Christmas songs. You know what I'm
Oh
talking about?
man.
Do you know those? Okay, so for example, to me, depressing Christmas songs are like those songs that play around this time of the year that
Yep.
makes you feel shitty. Like for example, there's this one Christmas song called I don't remember what it's called. It's probably called this, but so this is Christmas, and it
Oh yes,
goes
I know.
yeah, it
I
goes
know that one.
so this is Christmas and what have you done, and it's like so slow and like depressing, and the
I know what you're
reason
talking
why
about.
yeah bro like and the reason why I don't like it personally is because when I was a child I listened to it on the TV when it would come on, and it was like feed the hungry children from Africa
Yes,
kind of
yes,
thing.
that's what
And
I
I'm
was
like,
thinking. Like
dude,
feed the hungry
good
children in
message,
Africa or something
good
like that.
message,
Like that, I
dude.
literally that song when you mentioned that song, I literally thought of that commercial.
Because that's how they
That
market it now. Like I swear, I don't know the history of the song because I don't care too much about it. But I swear to God, the origins of that song had like another purpose besides like donate to
yeah,
starving children.
I
You know what I
remember
mean?
that commercial.
But
Yes,
everyone remembers it because of
because of that commercial.
yeah, and they would just
It's
keep
like
playing it every year.
it's not even like about that song anymore. It's like when people hear the song, it's about the commercial now that they
Exactly,
hear.
exactly. Is there any like that you could think of that are like a depressing Christmas song?
Hmm. So you know that song that's Last Christmas, I
Yes.
gave. See that song, like everybody likes to sing it, right? It's a Christmas
Yeah.
song, and people think it's happy. But if you really listen to the lyrics, like, don't you realize that like the guy's like heartbroken?
Pretty
He's
much.
saying, "Oh, last
It's like a
Christmas,
breakup
I
kind of
gave you my
thing.
heart." Yeah. So he gave his heart to somebody, and that somebody threw it away. So it's like, is that even happy? Like,
Like
nah,
depressing. There's also that one
it is. Yeah.
Blue Christmas.
How does that one go?
It's like an I think Elvis Presley sung this, but it's like shit, you know what? I kind of forgot. Let's do something new today. Let's go
Sure.
on.
Let's do it, man.
Okay. So, anything else? Blue Christmas. Yeah, it was Elvis.
Blue
We're
Christmas.
just gonna play a little part of it,
Soar into Paramount
and of course, there's gonna be a commercial, free
Of
Plus.
advertisement.
course.
So we gotta
Browse
do
and
that.
stream blockbusters.
They better be paying us
Catch
for
new
this, eh?
I know,
originals
right?
and
They
exclusive
really should.
Just gonna keep pausing it a little bit here and there. So
series and enjoy hit shows of every kind. Stream them
Or you can
of
just mute it and then
Paramount
scroll
Plus.
down. Do it next time.
skip ahead.
Just thinking about you.
Yeah. So this is the song, super old song, but like it's just depressing. You could already hear like
Yeah, like
the
the
melody of
melody,
it.
like
You
it
know,
already
when you
sounds
exactly
depressing already.
because for me, and I'll come out of this now, basically, just to get vibe of it. But for
Okay.
me, Christmas is about spreading cheer or like sharing happiness, coming together,
Mm.
you know, gift giving, all that kind of stuff. It's just happy memories. And then you hear these kind of songs, and there's probably other that it just brings you down, and I get it. but like 9 out of 10, Christmas is about cheer. Like you look forward to Christmas, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But of
And
course, people are going through like hardship and stuff. So obviously, life happens and kicks you in the ass. But
yep,
like, it's that one time of year that a lot of people like to come together and create happy memories.
exactly. That's how it should be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And obviously, not everyone either believes in or celebrates, but for
Hmm.
like the two of us, for example, talking about you
Yeah.
celebrate. At
Yes.
least for me, I'll speak on my behalf. I do look forward to Christmas. I think I
Yeah.
look forward to Christmas more than I look forward to my birthday with you.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Speaking of which, like, what kind of Christmas traditions do you? Is there anything special around this time of the year that you?
Oh man, nowadays it's kind of just like I mean, I guess even back then it's like my mom just makes a bunch of food, like
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
like special kind of food, not like regular
Yes.
food, but like like turkey or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, like she makes like special kind of food. Um I think back in the day in the Philippines,
Yeah.
um Christmas, like we would celebrate it with like my cousins. Like we would go to my
Oh yeah, it's
grandma's
like a
house and
family
celebrate
event.
there. Yeah, I think they still do that today. Like I think I see
Nice.
them on Facebook taking pictures with the Christmas trees. All my cousins are together, all happy and stuff. I wish I could be there, but money and traveling can be expensive, but it is what it is. I
Especially
do
around this time of the
hope
year.
yeah, definitely. And then hopefully I would be able to come back and visit them because I haven't seen them since 2003. So,
Oh, it's been a while, eh?
yeah, it's been a while. It's been 20 years.
I think for me, the last time 2000.
2006. Okay. How did you guys celebrate Christmas there in your country?
Funny enough, I never celebrated. Always here, like,
Oh,
cause
it was
I
always
I
here.
literally
Oh,
like
okay. Okay.
so I came up here when I was been here ever
Wait,
since. I only went down there for
okay.
like vacation. Uh,
Okay.
but to answer your question, um, Christmas was special to me because
Mhm.
as a child, you go to bed night before and you just anticipate the next day opening your gifts. So it's like you
Like you
can't
can't even
sleep.
sleep. All you think about is the
Exactly,
gifts.
exactly. You can't even sleep. Nothing like that. But obviously, you do fall, wake up, and as soon as we wake up, we'd go wake up our parents as well, because we,
Yep.
as the kids, always woke up crack of dawn, maybe even before then, so eager to open your gift. And
Mhm.
immediately, my parents are like, "Okay, go brush your teeth, go take a bath." And we would always have like these Christmas outfits, special um, outfits we would wear, just like
Christmas
to make it, yeah, yeah,
exclusive.
yeah, just to feel, special. You know
Just
what
to
I mean?
feel Christmas.
Yeah. So after we prepare for the day, we'd go to like the living room or whatever, gather, and my parents would be in the kitchen making Christmas breakfast, which usually consisted of Christmas ham, scrambled eggs, special hot chocolate, and it's special because it was, excuse me, kettle made, which is
Oh,
yeah, it's not just like hot chocolate
not
powder.
like
No,
regular
no, no, no,
hot
no.
chocolate.
It was like grated chocolate and like cinnamon
Premium.
and nutmeg and other stuff as well. Can't give out the secret ingredients, but yeah, like so we'd have that. We'd have freshly home bread and like just everything. You know what I mean? Like it was special. Like I don't think we ever really had a breakfast that could
Hmm.
compare to Christmas.
Christmas breakfast.
Yeah,
Christmas breakfast is just like
exactly.
that. That's like a premium
It
breakfast for
is.
you.
It is, bro. And so would wait for them to make breakfast. Then we had
Hmm.
to eat breakfast. We then on top of that, then we had to wait till all the dishes were like clean. Then we got together gather around the tree to sort out everyone's gifts. once everyone's gifts were sorted out, so like I have all my gifts, you had all your gifts,
Yep.
we'd take pictures to like, remember the day kind of thing.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
after that, and like you could just imagine like a 7-year-old me. I want to open my gifts. It's already been
It's like,
like,
oh, I want
you
this.
know
I
what I
want
mean, a
this.
couple
Give it to
hours
me.
already.
It's like you waited last night. You waited so
Ah,
long, and then now the day finally comes, and then you still
ah,
have to wait.
it's all these like little things before I could finally get to the goal. But then yeah, after the photos, um, we'd be able to open up the gifts.
Okay.
So it's always worth it in the end.
Definitely worth it. Yeah, so for me, like I remember in the Philippines during Christmas time, if you ask any Filipinos this, I'm sure they'll know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
So they do like a Christmas caroling, right?
Nice.
So it's like they knock on your door or whatever, and then they sing Christmas carols, and then you can choose to give them money,
Okay.
but it's like they do it for money,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
donations or whatever. But then my mom, she's like kind of stingy. I mean, it's like a Filipino thing to be stingy, but like, she's kind of stingy. So instead of giving money, we sometimes she gave candy. And
What?
from what I remember, like the kids were happy with it. So it is what it is.
So okay. So was it like usually kids that did the caroling, or was it like
Yes, from what I remember, yes, it
yeah?
was usually kids.
Because
Like
I'm
I've
like
never seen like a
trying to
grown
picture.
man.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like trying to picture a
Imagine
grown
a grown
person
man.
just receiving candy.
Oh man. But yeah, it was usually kids, from what I remember. And in my house in the Philippines, there was a gate. Like it wasn't like just a door. It was like there was a gate, so people would knock on the gate instead of the door. And
Yeah,
then we open them, they start singing.
there's some places back home. I'm from Trinidad. And
Yep.
I want to say like my aunt's area.
Yep.
Her area is a gated neighborhood, so it's like the
Okay.
richer people in that area would be all gated and all that kind of stuff. Just kind of like
Hmm.
extra layer of
Yep.
day. Just because obviously
Yes. Hmm.
yeah. I know what you mean. Speaking of which, is there any like Christmas destinations you'd want to go to? Like for example, if you had the money anywhere for Christmas, where would you want to go?
If money wasn't an option, honestly, I'd go back home. I mean, like I told you, I used to celebrate with
Yes.
my cousins all together. Everybody's happy. And obviously, I'm gonna take like my family back home, not just me, because you said, if money wasn't an issue, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so definitely,
Honestly, same. It's been like as I said, I've never had Christmas back home. Um, s- I'd love to do that.
yeah. So the family that I have back home is from my mom's side.
Okay.
So if money wasn't an issue, I would celebrate Christmas there. And then, actually, no, honestly, this is a tough one to choose from because my on my mom's side, my family, like my cousins from my mom's side, is in the Philippines,
Okay.
but my cousins on my dad's side is in the U.S. So I was
Oh.
thinking like, oh, I celebrate Christmas here, but then I fly out to the U.S. a couple days later and celebrate New Year's in the U.S.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Okay.
man,
So
it's tough.
whose
Yeah,
side of the family are you more close to?
who's
Mom's side or your dad's side?
um well, recently I've been seeing well, not, I didn't even see them that much, but I've seen my cousins on my dad's side more. Because in 2019, no, okay, so our first visit with them was in 2007,
Yeah.
right? And then we visited them again, uh 2007. Oh no, no. So 2007 we visited them,
Mhm.
and then 2015 they came to visit us,
Oh,
and
okay. So it's
then
been
yeah, and then recently earlier this year in January we came to visit them, and then some of my other cousins like were there. Oh no, sorry, I forgot to mention 2019. 2019 we visited them again,
okay.
and then everybody was there. Saw all my cousins. Well, not all, but like most of
Yeah,
them.
the majority.
And
of them.
yeah, majority of them. And then this year, we visited them again. And then there was only one day where like a bunch of like us were together because my cousins that I'm talking about right now, they live in Las Vegas, but the
On your
other
dad's
cousins
side,
were
right?
in California. So it's like a 2 hour drive or something. I could be wrong. I don't know. But like it's far. It's not very
Are
close.
they all like scattered in the states?
Uh most of them are in Cali.
Oh, okay.
So most of them are close, but it's just this one cousin. Well, not well. There's two of them, but like two of my cousins are in Vegas.
Nice.
But this year, yeah, they all came to Vegas. It was fun. It was fun. Yes, that's Christmas for me. That's how I would spend Christmas if money wasn't an issue. Definitely.
Um.
Mhm.
So, as I said, I'd go back home. I think it's it'd be a lot special because if you do like I'm gonna give another option, but that would be my highest priority only because I haven't experienced that, and obviously back home it's a tropical country. You have to
Yeah,
if you're gonna leave a place like Canada, you have to go
yeah,
to a tropical. Not a like I would
definitely.
never go from a cold country in wintertime
To another cold.
to another
It's like
cold country.
it's like, oh, where would you go? Oh, I'll go to North Pole. It's like,
Bray,
dude, it's like
why?
that doesn't make sense. Like, it's already cold here. Like, why would I go to another cold country? It's like it's just like I'm home.
And for those people who aren't in Canada, no, we do not live in igloos, even though we're
Yeah,
making
I don't
fun
know
of
why
how
that's a
cold
thing.
it
Oh, and
is.
another thing. I don't know why, but like people that are not from Canada, they always think that there's moose everywhere
Yeah.
here. Like, I don't know. Like,
Man.
where are they getting this? Like, I get that, like, moose, like, you see moose, like, honestly, personally, I've never seen a moose that I can remember. I remember
I've
seeing a
seen
deer
one
during camping, but
once.
a moose, no.
Yeah, I've seen one once, but that's because we were like trip to
Yeah, see, that's the only time you'll see it. But
Montreal.
I don't know, they think that we just see them everywhere here. Like, is that what they think?
It's like wild Pokemon. It's like
Exactly.
specifically to our region of the world.
You know what's crazy? You know how here in Canada, or I don't know if it's Canada in general or here in Toronto,
Okay.
um, you know how you see a bunch of squirrels like everywhere, right?
Yes, yes.
I remember my cousins came here, saw a squirrel, and he's like, "Yo, what is that? What is that?" So, but for us, it's like normal. Like we see
Where
this
are they
every
from?
day.
Where were they from?
They're from America. They're from
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
used to live.
I
I
don't
think
think.
at the
Yeah.
time they lived in Florida. I think Orlando,
Oh,
Florida.
okay. Yeah, they don't
But
have.
like they're from America, so I guess they don't.
It's like, who's
It's
that
like,
Pokemon?
yeah, like, I remember he was like, "Whoa, what is that?" I'm like, "Oh, dude, that's a squirrel. We see that like
Yeah, it's
regularly."
so common.
Yeah, but yeah,
Um,
I just wanted to share that because I thought it was funny. Yeah.
but yeah, yeah. Besides going back home, I would probably go to like Hawaii and
Hawaii.
go.
Oh, Hawaii
Yeah,
sounds nice.
yeah, yeah. Go on the beach. Have just the resorts there where they basically do. I've never been, but like my friends that
Hawaii
have.
seems like a
Yeah,
it seems like a nice place to like go visit. I definitely
for
would
sure.
visit that place
Even if
if
it's
money
not for
wasn't an issue.
Christmas, I just go
Yeah,
there.
like general in general.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay, so what do you have any activities that you've always wanted during winter time that you
During winter
haven't
time.
done yet?
Okay, listen, okay? I've done skating,
Yeah.
I've done snowboarding. The one I have not done is skiing. All right? Because um ever since I started snowboarding, you can rent a snowboard or a ski. I ended up choosing a snowboard.
Yeah.
I had the option to choose the skis, but I didn't. I don't know, I just liked snowboarding.
Is there like a
Um
from your personal experience? Was it like
yes.
was there any kind of price difference?
No, it actually not that I can remember of, not that I know of. But I don't think it was the price. I don't think that like the
You
reason
just
I didn't
wanted to
do it
do
wasn't
it.
because of the price. I
Yeah.
just wanted to do I
Right.
tried snowboarding and actually one of my friends, he was like having trouble getting up on a snowboard. He wasn't very good at it because you know how your feet are like stuck, right? You
Pretty
can't really
much.
move your
Yeah,
feet,
yeah.
right? He was having a hard time standing up, so he's like, oh man, I can't do this. He switched to skis, and then he was able to do that.
Oh
So,
wow, okay.
but from what I remember when he was skiing, you know how you have the ski sticks,
Yeah.
or I don't know if that's what it's called, but the ski sticks. You know what
You
I'm
have it
talking
in
about?
basically like both your hands, right?
Yeah. So I think like if you're a beginner, they don't really like make you hold ski sticks. You kind of just use the skis.
Real?
I guess it's easier. I think the ski sticks just make you go faster. But like if you're a beginner, obviously, like why would you want to go too fast? You know.
I honestly,
So it,
yeah, I thought it was more for like I've never done it either. I thought it was just like kind of since you have both of them, just kind of like
yeah,
balance yourself out. But
yeah. Well, from what I remember, that's what my friend did. Like he did skiing, but he didn't have ski sticks. But now he has his own gear and stuff, and now he has ski sticks. But I think if you're a beginner, it's better to start off without ski sticks.
okay,
Yeah.
so you've actually done the thing that I haven't done, snowboarding, and I've always
even
wanted to
though
do it. Yeah,
even though you've been here in Canada
I know.
longer than I have.
I'm ashamed of myself. But yeah,
Yes.
honestly, ice skating is more my thing. Just because
Mhm.
like it's like I could just go down the street. Like
That's
for
true, and it's usually free, right?
exactly. And if I had
So
to go snowboarding, I'd have to get my own snowboard, which is a lot more expensive than ice skates. And I'd have
definitely.
to find like hill.
Yeah, the thing is about snowboarding, it's like it costs money. Like the gear itself already costs
Yeah.
money,
Yeah.
and then you have to pay more money to like go to the place to go snowboarding. You know, so not that like snowboarding is a bad thing, but like it just costs money. Like if
It
you want to
does.
just go snowboarding in general, it costs money. If you go skating, there's a bunch of ice rinks,
Yeah.
and you can just go.
Yeah. And they're usually
I
free.
remember. Yes, and I remember during the. Do you remember? I think this was even before we met. This was
Talking about
back
the
in
ice
like 20.
storm.
Yeah, the ice storm in 2013. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's hard to forget.
Yeah. So actually, one of my friends, like the ice was like so smooth in his backyard that like he went skating in his backyard, and I
That's
think on the
crazy.
sidewalks too.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like he has pictures, so I was
Nice.
like, wow, that's really cool. I would have loved to do that,
I
but
remember how the trees were frozen, the
yeah, the trees
electrical
are. I
poles
remember
were
that.
frozen. Like
Hmm.
it was crazy. It looked like if somebody just threw hot glue on everything. Like it was
Exactly.
everything had icicles.
And I remember I think some people lost power in their
A lot
houses
of
that
people.
day.
I wasn't affected.
Yeah,
Like I was Gucci, but a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people
So I
lost
think the
power.
power was out for most people, and I remember one family, like one family friend,
Yeah.
they came over to my house and slept over here, I believe,
Oh,
from
nice. You
what I
had power
remember.
too.
Yeah, I had power, so yeah, I had a superpower. I'm just kidding, but yeah, we had power that day. So yeah, I remember they came here, they slept over, and I think in the morning we all had breakfast together or something like that. I don't remember too much, but I do remember about the ice storm. It was crazy.
I was actually at the time. I was working. I was working as a consultant at
Okay.
a condo at the time,
Oh, nice.
and I had power at my house, but the place that I worked at didn't have power,
Didn't. Oh,
and like it sucked because at that time of the year I'd have a heater under my desk, which I didn't.
okay.
But that wasn't like the main problem. The main problem is like hearing everyone's complain, like, "Oh, when are we gonna get power?" It's like that's not me. It's like the whole city. You know what I mean? It's not just the
Wait,
you
did they try to
problem.
blame you?
They try to blame management because they're like, "Oh, I live here and I pay for electricity. I should have
Like, don't they
electricity."
know that it's not the
It's
guy's
it's it's
fault? That like
literally Mother
it's like it's not
Nature.
even just
Like,
them. It's like half the cities. You know.
exactly. But unfortunately, they couldn't see the news. They didn't want to go
Oh,
outside,
they
so they
couldn't see the
didn't know.
news. They couldn't see the news because
But
they
can you
had no
imagine that?
power.
You're already grumpy because your whole home is like
Yeah,
super cold. You can't
yeah.
take like what happened? You're gone. You're gone for
I'm
some reason.
gone. I
Why?
didn't press anything.
That's a me.
You probably pressed something. That's all right.
There you go. I fixed it.
Technical difficulties. Okay,
There's
there you
all
go.
of that kind of things today's episode. But yeah, basically,
all right, though.
yeah, everyone's already cold because there's no heating in there.
Hmm.
They can't take a hot bath. Their food is probably going bad.
Wait, so the power's out. They don't have water? Like
they have
how's-
water, but there's no heating for them.
Oh.
Yeah. And
dang.
then since there's no electricity, everything in your freezer is probably fine, but everything in your fridge is like not
Like,
really getting
not really
enough.
getting what it's supposed to be doing.
Exactly. So it might and on top of that, like if you have like anything, lost my train. But it wasn't a good thing. A lot of people were
Yeah, definitely.
complaining.
Oh man, I can only imagine that.
I don't want to be going through that. Let's hope we never get another storm, and if we do,
Yeah, hopefully we're both fine.
and also you out there who's watching my videos
Definitely,
that
you
also
too.
live in old. But yeah,
That was a crazy time, man. 2013, I remember it.
nowadays, like we literally got one snowfall for 2023, and the very next day was like
Yeah,
Celsius.
like the weather doesn't know what to
It really
be.
doesn't.
It's like it just doesn't know. Because I remember it was like super cold. I don't know if this was like last year or something.
Yeah.
It was like super cold. Like it was cold to a point where like I had to wear a jacket. And then I think like a couple of days later, it was hot enough for me to go biking. It's like what?
Yeah.
Like
The weather's crazy right now in
yeah.
Canada.
I don't know if it's just the weather here in Canada, but like I don't know. But the weather just doesn't know what to be.
Well, we should probably just call it a night.
All right.
Thank you all for watching our little short version of the podcast. It was just the two of us today. Hopefully we'll have more people on the next time. But you know what? We just wanted to say hello and just shoot the shit. Thank you again.
Sure.
I hope you subscribe, follow
Subscribe.
our little journey here on doing podcasts so we can keep it consistent. Like this video, comment on anything that we talked about today. If it's another depressing Christmas song we didn't mention, if it's a destination that you'd love to go to for Christmas with your family if money wasn't an option, or like what winter activities do you either like or you haven't tried yet that you'd like to try? Anything that we just comment it below, let us know, or even let us know how we did on today's podcast. You see, we just kind of did whatever. But yeah, hope to see you on the next one, and hopefully it'll be coming soon. I've been keeping it consistent, as I said, and I want to continue that trend. Right? Anything you'd like to add, SuperMalbert?
I just want to say thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button.
Definitely.
Otherwise, there might be a snowstorm in wherever you are, right, Mars?
Especially
like,
if it's
yo,
hot.
like you guys don't want a snowstorm, right? So you guys
Exactly.
better subscribe.
That's
Better
just
do
gonna
it.
happen. It's
Better
legit
do
gonna
it.
happen if you.
Yeah, definitely. Well, anyways, I do want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you who tuned in.
And thanks for
But,
if you watched it up to this far.
Yeah, if you're still watching,
Yeah.
like, why are you not subscribed? Like,
Right?
just subscribe.
Subscribe.
Just hit that like button and
So
subscribe.
easy.
It doesn't cost any money.
Literally free.
It's free. Who doesn't want free content? Come on, guys. So make sure you subscribe.
All right, guys.
All right.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.